After all of the years, with all of the drama that has always been happening on The Breakfast Club, who would have figured that Charlemagne might be the last man standing? BBN Jack Frost. What's up, party people? Alright, so yeah. So apparently, and I cannot confirm nor deny this, there is a help wanted out for a DJ on The Breakfast Club. Okay, so apparently not DJ, host. I'm just gonna say that, but obviously I threw that in there for a little bit of extra oomph. With that being said, apparently, and I'm not 100% sure about this, this might be a joke. I don't know if it was a joke. I don't think it's a joke, but it might be something that's serious. And I want to say two things for us to keep in mind. Ihart, those are the individuals that own, The Breakfast Club and run The Breakfast Club and things as such, right? Those guys, right? Because when they stormed The Breakfast Club, whose studios did they storm? They stormed the Ihart Studios. That's where The Breakfast Club is being conducted at, right? Correct, right? So check this out. I just want to be clear on this. They have a product right now that is being self-sabotaged by the people who are actually the product. So their own product right now is breaking itself down. I want y'all to pay attention and listen to what's actually going on. They have a host of their show that decided to get involved in with some kind of Ponzi scheme with some random other dude that they know nothing about. This host also then came onto their show and promoted said Ponzi scheme on numerous occasions, where he has then went on a freaking tour around America. They might have went to other countries, I'm not sure, and then promoted this Ponzi scheme that they had. That's the first thing that I want to be clear. What this does, and it might be a problem with Ihart, is they don't want to seem like they were a part of whatever this BS is, so that automatically puts them at a disadvantage with the FBI. So I want to explain something to you about rich people. They don't like being told what to do. So basically, Ihart was put into a situation where they had no other choice but to concede to whatever demands that the FBI had that were reasonable at this amount of time when it came to them going in there. Because first of all, they had a search warrant, and that's mandatory. You just don't let them just come search. They come and say, yo, we want to search. Like, even if you want to let them search you, like, you got to go get a warrant, fam. Like, even if searching is not an issue, it's cool with us, but just because, we got a business that we're running here and we have stockholders and we have people that we have to answer to, even though we don't actually have an issue with you checking the premises because we are a part of nothing, we are going to make you go get a search warrant, because there are people that do work here and we're supposed to still protect them even if they're in the wrong one. And two, we have stockholders and we have other individuals who are actually invested in this particular company, and we have to protect their investment. So even if the individual that we know nothing about is at fault for whatever the hell that they did, we can't just give them up. You have to come get them. We're just not going to stop you. So they went and got a search warrant. They come back to Ihart. They looked at some stuff. They took some stuff with them. So now I'm searching through Instagram and I see somebody post that Ihart, I looked searching it for it myself. I couldn't find it. I don't know what to tell you. But I will say this. Are they looking for a new host. Because I want to be clear about something. This morning talk show thing, they don't do it with one person anymore. That's not a thing. You understand what I'm saying? You have to have individuals. Also, too, if you can see, they don't really want it to only be, at least they think, at least it seems this way to me, because they even went and got Just Hilarious for a while. But it looks like they would like to have a different type of chemistry in there other than just DJ Envy and Charlemagne in a third person, especially when it's a female with those two particular personalities that these guys have. They make gold. So you do want, there is a understanding that these two personalities are good radio personalities, I guess. You know, I'm not a big fan of Envy's particularly. I think Charlemagne does great work, and I thought Angela Yee did great work. I was never really a fan of Envy's, but I did hear often, I did often hear people speaking about him. So therefore, if people got stuff to say about him, he must be doing something right? What the hell do I know? In any regard, they allowed for the search warrant, when the search warrant came, they then obviously allowed for the FBI to come into the building. The FBI then leaves the building. I think they left with something like 4 devices that they are going to get information off of, I guess, or that they might have information on it, or that actually did have information on it. I have no idea. They just, they could have just came in there and just said, you know what, I like that phone, we're going to confiscate it. I have no idea. In any regard, they also had lost Angela Yee, as we know, and Angela Yee was a stalwart on that show. She got her own, she wanted to do her own things right now. She's very successful at it. This is not a knock on her at all. She probably made the better business decision out of everyone on the show, with the exception of Charlemagne. And the only reason why I say that, because the opportunities that have been proposed to him. With that being said, I'm curious if they are looking for, hoping to soon bring somebody in, if we're going to start seeing, guest hosts or things as such, until they could probably find someone that they, feel comfortable with, that also has the time to dedicate to the program. But at the end of the day, 9 times out of 10, they're going to go look for other talent. They might go get a Instagram or YouTube content creator or something like that, because at the end of the day, you got to think about it like this. If they go get an actual rapper, or if they go get somebody that has to go tour, if they go get somebody that can't really just, because doing a project or a program like The Breakfast Club, you have to show up every day. That's 5 days a week. You understand? Like, that's 5 days a week. That's not, I don't know how to explain this. If you're an artist, it's going to be pretty hard for you to be able to do this and then go on tour. If you're a actor, maybe, if your show is in New York and this is, where your show is located, maybe, I guess, I don't know what your shooting schedule is also. So I would assume that they're going to go get somebody who could have the dedicated time and effort to put into creating this program. This is not some side gig. This is a #1 program. This is the #1 morning show in America, apparently, in hip hop and rap genre, correct? So they're going to have to get somebody that can use this same energy and dedication to this show, and give that same energy and dedication to the show, in order to be able to keep the show up at the level where it is. This is where you go when you have something to talk about. Let's just be honest and clear. In any regard, I don't know what they're going to do with Envy. This looks like the situation might have doubled down on them. Might be getting real bad, because just so we can be clear, what do they do if Envy works with the police and don't go to jail because he snitched? How can he then, do interviews? Like, who's going to come in here to talk to Envy, fam? I'm just asking. Let me know what y'all guys think about it. Put it down in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribes. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bowmans. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I get on this one. I'm out.